Where is my broadcasting set? So you over there and you over here.
Power on.
Yo, run, log on. Me just make a quick come out to run out from Flight Green because we not ever get the chance to email him yet. And there's no reason to email him. We not ever get the chance. Because one video will go around where and there's no reason to email. Will this thing stop? One go along and go around on social media. We're green and have a nice time. Hold on, I need to listen to business WhatsApp. I will do that now. Jones did not say that to me, but I had a chat with Primrose about that. I'm doing a Facebook Live at the moment. Just a quick one, I'll get back to you shortly. I am going to do the correction and send that on straight away. Yeah, me say me come for me quick run out on Flight Green because one thing I go around on social media, one video where after the whole of them place Jamaica under arrest, them out there have fun and games. A Facebook Live I did on the 10th of August when I spoke about the automatic deportation flight that I was doing that live about. I said that the practices of the Prime Minister and his policies are somewhat dictatorial, especially when it comes to the way he reacts to criticism. I'm not even see what's going on the screen because I'm doing something else. The way he reacts to criticism. The recent cruise ship docking on, was it Monday? And this new video with Flight Green and other government officials really show that it's time that Jamaica people stand up, take to the street, and start breaking the rules by not being violent or anything, by demonstrating in front of government buildings, flood your MP and council offices with letters and email, block roads if you will, because it cannot be right that in the middle of lockdown and no movement, government is giving pass for cruise ship landing. Government officials and their friends are having lavish uptown party. This is going too far now, and it's about time that all of us see that this isn't going to end well. Are we going to be push until we fall over the cliff? Or is it time to stand up and start pushing back and one, calling for the Prime Minister and MP to resign? Those of you supporters of the People National Party who crossed party in the last general election and voted for Holness and his Labour clan, you need to start putting pressure on the government with the disgruntled Labour supporter. The reason why this falls to you, the people, it's because we have no meaningful opposition in Jamaica at the moment. So there is no political opposition to these dictatorial policies that Holness keeps implementing and breaking. Jamaica lockdown start, I think, April of 2020. Because of the way he was handling the pandemic, he really got ratings out of it, which in my personal opinion coerced him or give him enough leverage to call a general election in a lockdown. The Prime Minister then, and if we notice after that, after the election period, that's where the numbers really start going up to the out of control that it is getting now. The Prime Minister went again in summertime and gave license for Dream Weekend with Jamaicans under lockdown and corona measures. The Prime Minister then again relaxed the rules around independent time to do one of his rather celebration, whatever that was. The Prime Minister went on again a few days ago to give landing to a cruise ship while Jamaicans are in lockdown and no movement. And now there is a video floating around with Mr. Green, my personal member of parliament for Southwest St. Elizabeth. Mr. Green also have a government position as well. And these are the people who are implementing policies, voting legislations through parliament which aren't properly scrutinized, because how could they be scrutinized when there isn't an opposition? This is not going to end well. And the Jamaican poorer class people should stand up and start looking out for themselves and looking after themselves. You see that it doesn't matter when it's the money people that are breaking the rules and are enjoying themselves. It really doesn't matter. Southwest St. Elizabeth constituents, are you going to just roll over and let Mr. Green get away with this? How much of you have reached out to his office since this this video has been released? How much of you, if you're not brave enough to break the rules now, are going outside of his office to demonstrate when this no movement ends? You cannot continue to let politicians get away with murder. They are extorting the Jamaican people at the moment. Look at the hike in food prices. That's the next calamity coming. By the way, I forget to say that I was all over the place tonight trying to do a mega broadcast, which I also want to do tomorrow, but I don't know how possible that would be. I know I'm going to stream to at least 2 places tomorrow, my profile and my YouTube channel. It depends on the Wi-Fi system. I wanted to do the stream to my channel, my page, and my profile tomorrow. But if I'm not streaming through the page, I will still be streaming through the profile and through YouTube. It will also be shared to the page, because for some reason my stream setup will accept my profile but not my page, so I have to stream separately through my page. So that's why I'm all over the place tonight. I'm gonna get back to that wholeness nonsense and green nonsense, but because I'm not here to stay long, because I have graduation tomorrow and I need my beauty sleep. Education. Jamaican as a whole need to look at a new way of educating our younger generation. The online model doesn't serve Jamaica well at this point for many reasons. Not everybody can afford the data to school their children at home with online schooling. In some area, the coverage and reception is quite horrible. In a lot of homes that these children are doing online education, them or their parents is not very much up to scratch with this. Not that they do not understand technology, but this whole new online education thing, it's quite a daunting scenario, because I do have challenges with it, even though it doesn't bother me much, because I'm a computer savvy person. I'm all over the place with computers, so it doesn't bother me much. How it affect me, I don't want to be school at home. I want to be traveling from home to university. I think that's a better way of education than just sitting at home. But the community, the people and everybody have to come together and look at better way of education for our generation. By saying this, I mean, if you know a family who isn't who cannot afford um, to pay for data so their children can stream the lesson, you help out with that. If you cannot help them financially and you have a Wi-Fi, you can let children come over and use your Wi-Fi during school time. For those in our communities who are computer literate and advanced in technologies and software, if you know a parent who is struggling to assist their child in that way, go around to them and give them a little training on how to log in, how to access all the different software that they might have, to whether be Google Classroom or Zoom or whatever it is. But it is time for us now to look after each other. It is plain in sight that government doesn't care. I knew that long time. Maybe some of you are finding that out now, given the global situation that we're in. But it is for time that we all start looking after each other. It is plain in sight that government doesn't really care about us. When it gets to the next general election, then that's when they'll come around and start acting as if they care. But Jamaicans, the power belongs to you. I want to touch on Malahoo Fort. I really don't think the Attorney General understands her job. And I found that out when she challenged, when she went against the people in that situation with that school in St. Catherine with the hair scenario. Now, my understanding of an Attorney General, the Attorney General is the people's law officer. One of the main job of the Attorney General is to advise the people's representative, which you all call Prime Minister, is to advise the people's representative on the legality of all decision taken, as well as the legal ramification of all decision taken. Sorry. I'm not sure if that's what Miss Fort is doing. Another part of Mrs. Fort's job as well is you are the people's legal representative. You do not go in court, Miss Fort, and argue against the people. You argue for the people. On the issue, the hair issue, that was an issue of huge constitutional importance. It is the job of the Attorney General to go in court and argue on behalf of the people on that matter. of such constitutional importance, not to argue against the people. So all of these little things are telling me that Miss Fort is not quite clear on what her job is, whether she's acting for the people or against the people. She should make that clear. But back to my main reason why I'm out here and I'll be gone soon. Southwest St. Elizabeth. Southwestern St. Elizabeth, but not just Southwestern St. Elizabeth, Jamaicans on a whole. It is time to start standing up against tyranny. What is happening in Jamaica is tyranny. We are in full-blown dictatorship. People are being arrested for criticizing the government. People are being hurled in front of cameras to apologize for criticizing the government or the prime minister. One is allowed to do that. Albeit disrespectfully, yes, one is allowed to do that. So the task for the people of Southwest St. Elizabeth and of Jamaica is to, one, you need to start writing a lot of letters and email to Green's office. The minute the lockdown or no movement ended, you all need to be outside Green's office demonstrating. If you let this drop, worse will happen. Until the people know their power. Tyrannical government will continue to oppress the people and to be parasites and leashes on the back of the people. This is all about profit, status, and money. I will be going out now. I have a busy day tomorrow. For those of you who stopped by to listen, thank you very much. And please write to Green's office, demonstrate outside his office. There is nothing that says we should accept whatever politician throw at us. We are the people and we have the power. We need to step out of our emotions, step into our power. When we step into our power, government will crumble. Have a wonderful night.